Hi guys, so today I have my January favourites to share with you, and I know they are really late, but here now. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with some hair products, and the two hair products I want to talk about is what is giving me my volume in my hair, and that is the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Hairspray and the Charles Worthington Volume and Bounce Texturizing Spray. I showed these in a haul video earlier. No, I showed this in a haul video earlier in January. This came with a magazine last year at some point, and I just never really got around to using it, and they work perfectly for my hair just to give it a bit more like volume, and it's kind of reformable volume. Like after a while it will droop a little, but just sort of running your fingers and fluffing it will just kind of bring it back to life. This is kind of amazing. It's like an aerosol free hairspray. I love it. I will most likely purchase the full size once I run out of it. And this is supposed to be a dupe for the Oribe, I don't know, that expensive dry texturizing spray that loads of other YouTubers go on about, but I love this. For perfume, I have been addicted to Stella McCartney's Summer Rose. As you can see, I've gone through a lot of it at the start of the month. I was somewhere around up here. I can't remember when this came out. Maybe the summer of 2011 or 2012. I can't really remember. I just know I've had this for a long time and I really just want to get it used up. So I just kind of started using it as a body spray one day and I've really started to enjoy it. So it's been a staple for me. It's just a really nice kind of sunlit rose scent. It's really subtle and unoffensive, perfect for work. For makeup, for my base, I've been really enjoying the Bourjois Happy Light Matte Serum. This has just been really good. I've been using a lot of kind of luminous foundations, so it's just fit in perfectly with my makeup routine. It's not quite like super matte. It's kind of a satin matte finish it gives to the skin. It's not particularly a long wearing matte primer. I mean, it's not as good as the Becca or anything, but for drugstore attempt at a matte primer is pretty decent. For foundation, I started the month using the Revlon Photo Ready. Really enjoyed it, and then I kind of progressed on to the Nearly Naked foundation from Revlon for a little bit, and when you mix this with a mattifying primer it works so much better, and I also set it with a matte powder foundation. Gives it a bit more coverage, a bit more longevity. I still don't like it. We'll call this a fail, really. I've been using it a lot. It's not a favourite, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway. My favourite foundation of the month is my Facefinity. It's probably one of the better foundations I've found in like drugstore brands. Really enjoy it. Will probably repurchase several times over, but you know, I do need to get these kinds of foundations finished and over with. I haven't really been wearing a highlight this month, which is weird because I kind of was really on a big highlight kick for a long time. But I've just been kind of more into like glowy blushes, and actually been combining blushes quite a lot. I dug out my NYX Boho Chic cream blush. As you can see, there's very little of this left, and I've just kind of been stippling this onto my cheeks before I powder my foundation. And then I put on the Candid Coral by e.l.f., which has kind of broken a little bit, but it's still very, very usable. As you can see, I've hit a large amount of pan, and after like a month or so, this is probably going to be finished. This is very similar to a lot of other blushes I own. It's very similar to, I don't think it's up there actually. Never mind. It's very similar to Classic Pink by Max Factor. It's very similar to Orgasm. It's just that golden kind of corally pink shade. Loads of brands do them. I have quite a few different ones to go through, so I may repurchase this sometime in the future because it is the cheapest of all of them, but the chances of me needing to repurchase it, very, very slim. I've also been using my Guerlain 4 Seasons bronzer. I know this isn't really one of my Project Pan items or anything, but it was just sitting there staring at me, screaming, "Use me, use me!" So I did, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I will continue to use it until I no longer enjoy using it because it's just so pretty, and just the softness of the pink makes it very kind of wearable for this time of year. I don't know if that swatch is going to show up, but it just kind of creates a very soft flush to the face and just a little bit of warmth. For eyes, I have been using this cream shadow from e.l.f. It's one of their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, kind of like a moussey texture, and I believe this one's called Toast. It is just gorgeous. I use it pretty much every day. I'm hoping that shows up. Kind of working with a new light situation. Let me know what you think. So I've been using that quite a lot, and I've been using Naked a lot in the crease, hitting major pan. And I've also dug out a couple of my L'Oreal Colour Infallibles. We have Sahara Treasure, which I've been wearing a ton on the lid. It's just so beautiful and gorgeous. And on most days, I've been using Time Resist White as my inner corner highlight, and it's just this stark kind of golden white colour, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's very brightening and makes your eyes like wide open. I've also been using a lot of pencil liner. I've been using my Max Factor pencil. It's just a generic black pencil. It's like an inch tall. It's almost finished. And I've also been using palettes. This is the Smoky Eyeshadows in Smoky Brown from H&M. They are just beautiful, beautiful colours. I will at some point do a tutorial using this palette if you'd like. It's so very versatile. You can do like a day look, or kind of smoky eye, or like a really vampy eye with it if you'd like. And I've also been using the Too Faced Boudoir eyes, and these look like that. I've mostly been using Sugar Walls all over the lids and Voulez-Vous. I've also been using French Tickler, this black with gold shimmer, as a liner, and it's just worked out really nicely. For lips, I've been really enjoying 4 products. 3 neutrals and 1 really bright colour. We have Greige from Dior, much loved, very beautiful peach. We have Charleston from Collection, which is like a really nice cool tone pink with a bit of a beige run through it. And then we have a boy from Chanel, and can you see how much I've used of this damn thing? Like almost done with it. I used this for like 2 weeks straight, absolutely adored it. It's a beautiful kind of mauvey rose colour, very nice, with like a purpley kind of undertone, and it's just really nice and glossy, and it goes with pretty much every look possible, and it doesn't look weird, you know, if you're not wearing makeup and you want to, you know, just a little bit of colour on your lips. Some lipsticks can look weird if you're not wearing other makeup. This just works. Then lastly we have Sangria. This is from Milani. It's one of their colour statement lipsticks. These were launched this time last year, I believe. I get mine from Cherry Culture, and as far as I can tell, this may possibly be discontinued, which makes me sad because it's so freaking pretty. And it's what I have on my lips right now, if I didn't already say that. I've been wearing this for over a week now. But yeah, it's just really gorgeous. It's perfect for winter, summer. It's kind of, it's bright and bold without being too in your face, and on my colouring it kind of works for all times, days, seasons. It's just perfect for me. And I would highly recommend just generally the Milani colour statement lipsticks. I will be doing a video on the ones I have really soon, so keep an eye out for that. So on to a few non-beauty favourites. My first came out at the end of January, so it's kind of a sneaky favourite, but I didn't get to see it in the cinema. I really wanted to, so I kind of went the first day it was released and picked up The City of Bones. First film in the Mortal Instruments series. I cannot wait for City of Glass to come out. It's gonna be awesome. When I first heard the cast list, I was a bit like, you know, I don't know how it's gonna work. And when I first saw like pictures of, you know, like on set and little clips and things, it was a bit, it's almost as if people were trying to make out like it was gonna be bad, but it was awesome. It was different from the book, but done so well, like ridiculously well. I mean, it's not like 100 miles away from what the book was like, but it has slight artistic changes, and Cassandra Clare did work with them on the making of the film, I believe, and you know, it just, you can tell she was there. It's just, it was awesome. I've watched it like 4 times already, and I kind of had to put it down before I got sick of it and put it away. I'm just so excited for the next film to come out. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but whenever it is, it's not soon enough. And if you love the books, you're gonna love this. Even if you don't want to read the books, just go and watch this anyway. It's about demon hunters fighting evil, and you know, there's action and gore and really funny henchmen. I love the henchmen, by the way, in this film. Valentine's henchmen are hilarious. Like, they're like they're like little Igors. I love them. Anyways, enough of that. On to books. As you may have already seen in my TBR, because I know that's going to go up before this video. Definitely. I'm back on the Morganville train. Choo choo. Sorry, that was so lame. But yeah, I'm back on the Morganville train. This is book 5. I'm pile driving through these, to be honest. So I can't see it being longer before I finish them all. But anyways, if you don't know what Morganville is about, it's about a girl who moves to a Texas college town called Morganville because she's super smart. She's graduated high school at 16, and her parents think it would be best for her to go to a smaller college before she goes off to the big boys school. She wants to go to like Caltech or MIT or whatever those schools are, you know, big Ivy League things. And she ends up in this Morganville place. She's in the college dorms and she's being really, really badly bullied. So she ventures out into the town to find herself another place to live, and she meets Michael, Shane and Eve, and they all live in the Glass house. So named because Michael's last name is Glass and he is the just the not proprietor, like leaseholder. We'll go with leaseholder. He's the leaseholder of the house, so the house is called Glass House. And from there they take her in and a whole load of shady things are happening, and they tell her about the vampires that run the town. Yeah. There's vampires running this town and all the people know about it apart from the students. They keep it a secret from the students. But yeah, this series is really funny, it's really interesting, and I mean, it's all utter trash. There is no literary merit in these books, but they are a thrill ride, and I would recommend them to anybody who likes the paranormal genre. Your favourites? I know, it was late. I know, I'm sorry. I will try and keep them on time in future. Hopefully I will be able to get my schedule up and going, and we now have Infinity now, so we're gonna have super fast broadband with infrared and what is it called? Not infrared, fiber optic. Every time I think fiber optic, it just brings me back to the 90s when people had these, it was fiber optic little trees things. They just sort of, and they had multicolored lights and they changed colour and they just spun. Between those and lava lamps, those were the teenage decoration of choice in the 90s. You weren't cool unless you had either a lava lamp or a fiber optic tree in your room. Safe to say I wasn't cool because I had neither, but my best friend had both. So she was super cool. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching and bye bye.